Hey everyone, this is Leah Jackson from G4TV.com, and I'm going to give you a walkthrough of the DC Universe Online character creation. You can choose male or female. We went with male for Captain Planet, and then you can have a custom character or it can be inspired by another superhero that's already in the DC Universe. So there's lots of different superheroes, and basically if you pick an inspiration, you get that character's look, their personality, their spells. The character that's most like the inspiration character that you pick will also become your mentor, and then that will also determine if you're going to be good or evil. So you can go with a predetermined character basically, or you can make your own custom character. So after you pick customer inspiration, you choose if you want to be a hero or a villain, and then you get to select your personality. So your personality doesn't actually affect anything in the game. It's just how your character will stand when they're idle. So this is just how you want your character to look when you're not running around. And then your mentor is who will basically be giving you quests and who you're doing stuff like running around for, and who will be talking to you throughout the mission. And then after you pick that, you pick your power. So the powers are fire and ice for defense or tank, gadgets and mental for DPSing basically, and then nature and sorcery for healing. They all have a lot of different aspects to them, but we went with the DPS one. And then for movement, that's how you're going to get around, obviously. So flight lets you fly around, acrobatics lets you walk on walls and glide, and super speed makes you run really fast. And then after you pick that, you go to your weapon. There's tons of different weapons in this game, and you can upgrade all of them in the game. So they range from really fast weapons like a staff, which will do lower damage, to a slow two-handed weapon that will do more damage. Pretty basic stuff for most MMOs. That's generally how it works. So after you pick all that stuff, now you can finally customize your costume. And there is just hundreds of different ways that you can customize your guy. It can even be a furry. There's lots and lots of different furry options available, which is kind of creepy. If you're into that sort of thing, it's available to you. But as you can see, there's tons of different skins you can pick, make your character look pretty much however you want. The only bad thing is that you can't make them fatter or skinnier. You can't make a short, fat hero. You have to kind of stick with the predetermined build, which, if I want to make my superhero a short, fat guy, I want to be able to do that. But you can't really do that with this. But other than that, there's lots of things you can't do. Again, there's tons of different hairstyles. For the men, the facial hair and the actual hair on his head is in one option menu. So the hair for men list is just so long. So I don't think I went through the entire hair list because it would have taken forever. But rest assured, there is a way to get whichever combination that you want. And they're all named pretty hilarious things. So next after we're done with the body part, we're going to go on to his gear, which is basically the intricacies of the costume. And you can change every single aspect of it. And what's cool in the game is that when you're in the game, if you really love how you designed your character, you don't have to change that. So if you get a pair of gloves in the game and you don't want that pair of gloves to show on your character, you can turn that off and just make it so that the gloves that you picked originally are what's showing on your character, which is cool because you spend a lot of time making your character look exactly how you want it to, and then it would be kind of annoying to have a new pair of gloves completely mess up the whole look. So I really like that about it. Now the emblem is what's going to appear on your character's chest. So for example, Superman has a big S on his chest, that kind of thing. So there's a lot of different symbols that you can pick for your character's emblem, ranging from letters of the alphabet to things that are predetermined for you. So your chest is, your chest piece. This is all very self-explanatory. There's tons of different options for every single thing, and it takes a while to get to exactly what you want your character to look like. But it's fun doing it. I had a really good time going through all these options over and over again, making different characters, trying to make my characters look like other superheroes. Like in this example, I wanted to make my character look like Captain Planet, so I had to go through all these options to find out which clothes look the best and hairstyles and all that other stuff. And I think that that's very fun. I love customizing my characters in video games, so it was a lot of fun for me, this whole character creation thing. The back is kind of cool because, I don't know, it's cool to see all the different types of capes that superheroes wear after watching The Incredibles, and they say don't wear capes because you'll die in an airplane. So, I don't know, I liked it. It was cool. I like all these capes. And then you can also have wings, which is really cool. I love that. I have a few characters with wings. I don't know, I think it's pretty neat. So, then the hands are just the gloves again, just usual suspects that you're going to see when you can customize your character in these hero types of, or superhero MMOs. We've seen it all before, but again, we wanted to make a special, awesome character for you guys, so we tried to find the best options. So now we're looking for a belt, and it's pretty difficult actually to find the exact items that you're looking for when you're trying to make a superhero that's not already in the DC universe. It's a challenge, but it's a fun challenge, like going through all the different things. So, and then feet are your boots. And also, when you make a female character, you don't get all of the same, or you get all the same options, but they don't look the same. So a female character might be showing off her midriff more than it would show off on a male, which is common in video games, but I thought I'd mention it. So you could basically make the same exact character using the same items on a female character, and it wouldn't look exactly the same. So now we've completed Captain Planet's costume. We're going to go to the colors and try to change that up. And we decided that Captain Planet was he wasn't actually a glowing man, so we changed him back to normal. And then in the color options, you can change the color of his skin. So we'll make him blue in the skin, but yeah, see, now you can totally change the color of your character to any color that you want. So we didn't want him to be glowy, we just wanted him to be blue. So there we go, now he's blue. So one thing that's very annoying about the character creation is that you have to pick 3 colors for your palette. And those 3 colors can be changed to whatever you want them to be. But those are your 3 colors that you get. You can't really deviate from them when you're picking other things. So if I want to change just the color of my boots and not the color of anything else, you can't do that. You can only change them based on the palette that you are picking in the overarching. You can only pick from the overarching palette. So you get 3 colors to choose whatever you want, and then you can't deviate from that later on. So with this whole palette color system, I think that they're just trying to simplify the whole process, which doesn't really make much sense because they give you such a wide array of options to use when you're creating the character in general. To then limit you to only 3 colors, it doesn't seem to follow the same idea. So, and then after you finish customizing your gear and selecting all of the items that you want, then you name your character and get popped right into the world. So that's it for Captain Planet. Checking out. Yeah, look at that sexy Captain Planet. He's gonna save some planets.